Hey, what's up, guys? Boy John from SoundShield. Now I was thinking, I have a retail store. We've been talking about a lot of different things, but sometimes we don't get to talk about, getting some feedback from your client. Sometimes everything's too expensive, or you got to deal with different things. A lot of brands out there, a lot of different things going on. So something I want you to think about. In my store, what I love, when I pick different brands that I work with, I try to think of what they specialize in. So if you get a brand like, say, like Morel, what's their focus? You think of Morel, you think about speakers. You hear Helix, you think about amps, different things like that, right? So I like to stick with a brand to specialize. So some of these brands that you get, they kind of trying to make everything to satisfy everybody. Or, they get a lot of brands that put stuff on Amazon, things like that. So I feel like if you talk to your client about these type of things, and they're trying to justify the shop between you picking SoundShield or something else, like whatever, and they're just basing it on a price, you got to try to give them the best, better, good, better, best type of deal, right? So what we like to do is say, hey, with our brand, having it in your store, one thing we do is we support our dealers. We definitely try to do territory restrictions. We want to make sure everybody's happy. We don't want to be on the internet as much as we can. We try to keep it off the internet. But one big thing is, with them buying it from you, they know that it's a quality product. They know it's going to get done correctly. A lot of these DIY guys, sometimes they get something. And what I think happens is if it gets installed incorrectly, then that client has a bad experience, right? And most people we know aren't going to blame the install, they're going to blame the product. So let's make sure that if we can keep that professional and show them, hey, this is how we do it. Walk your people through the shop, show them how you prep panels, show them how you do different things. And if you think about it, it's 80% install, 20% product, I believe. So if it's done correctly, we're going to have a great install. The customer is going to love what they got, and that's what we want to have. So I would try to say, people don't need stuff off the Amazon, or they don't need stuff off of these eBay, things like that. We try to push our dealers, our customers into your store. We're trying to give you tips on how we do it in our own store. And I think that if you can follow some of those things, you're going to get less fight back because they know they trust you. And remember, whatever brand you sell, the most important brand is your shop. If you come to my shop, you see perfectionists at least 20 times in the showroom. So when people say, hey, what brand do you sell? I say, man, we sell perfectionists. Anything that I have in my store, we trust it. And I trust that manufacturer, and that's the experience you're gonna get, So look at those type of things. Look at the Google reviews, types of things like that, and that's gonna make it a better experience for your client. So try that out, let me know.